After a strong start to the season, Dulwich Hamlet looked to round off a productive August by claiming 3 points at Dorking Wanderers this afternoon. The hosts began life at this level in sublime fashion with 3 wins from the opening 3 games, but have picked up just 1 point from 4 games since. With Mark White's side depleted by injuries, he's forced into 2 changes from the Braintree defeat on Monday, with starts for Ben Dyatt and Jake Gallagher. The Hamlet had a Jekyll and Hyde bank holiday weekend by picking up their biggest win of the season at Eastbourne, only for them to then lose their first home game of the campaign against Slough. Gavin Rose makes 5 changes, including a return from suspension for Dominic Vose. Sends Alassane in his way down the left. He has scored against Dorking in the past. Being held by Philpott, it looked like. He can't clear against Alassane. He's still going into the area, pulls it back. Vose is there, 18 yards out. Is there a shot for him? His attempted pass takes deflection. Barnes goes in, as does White. Both got each other's way, and I think Philpott helped out his keeper by Dulwich leaving 3 back here, and Vose is outside the area. Ambrosine, Smith, Orlu, Ajaha are all in the penalty area. It's in towards Richard Orlu. Gets held on it. It's a low save, but the referee is blown up. Orlu looked inquisitively at Aji Ajibola. Forced Sanford into a decent low save. Driving forward from midfield is Jake Gallagher. His brother Dan has signed in the week from Leatherhead. In comes the cross from the wing and tipped over the crossbar by Maynard Brewer. He had to be on his toes there. Briggs' cross was going to float under his crossbar if he didn't get a touch there, the keeper. Dulwich has been good from set pieces so far this season. Is there another goal from one? It's headed on by Smith and bounces through to Sanford. Didn't connect with it cleanly, Smith. Looked like he was moving away from the ball. To Ben Dyatt, supporting the attack from left back. On the wing now is Richards. Shot goes some distance and top half the way. Pryor's there to the rebound. Across goal it goes. Well, the shot from distance came in from Jane McShane, I think it was. Maynard Brewer palming it away to his left. Pryor reads the rebound. Dyatt into a central position, the left back. He's there for the shot. Comfortable height. Diving to his right there, Maynard Brewer. One he expects him to grab all day long. Sorry, it was Ray, the captain, on that occasion. Pryor, lovely turn. He's beaten Smith. And now it's 2-on-2. Pryor down this right wing. Orlu coming across as he gets into the area. Just plays it into the area. Chapman deflecting that back to Maynard Brewer. Shouts of a back pass from the crowd. Ordered down. Dorking enjoying a good spell of possession at the moment. Vose is winning back. Might have been a foul by Ajaha, but he set Alassane on his way here, Dominic Vose. Referee giving Dulwich benefit of the doubt. Trying to wriggle free of Philpott. Able to dig out across Alassane. Ray heads clear on his own goal line pretty much. Buchanan. Runner ahead of him is Jake Gallagher. 22 yards out, back to goal. Out to Briggs, who sends in the first time cross. It's a good looking ball that. Pryor around the back. The ball has gone out for a goal kick. Wicked cross that. So I don't think Gavin Rose was particularly happy with that decision. Ajaha then completely takes out Gallagher with a firm challenge. Ran into him, Gallagher, and he's not going to win that battle. Here goes White. Still Lewis White, twisting and turning, breaks into the area. On he goes, fires over his shot, but what a run that was from the youngster. Tremendous footwork shown by Lewis White. Not afraid to take on players, as he's shown throughout his short Hamlet career. Barnes takes and White's on the move already. Good vision there. White early, balls to the edge of the area. It's come for Dom Vose. Is there for him, sat up nicely, 18 yards out. Men back now. So he went backwards with the ball, Buchanan. Out to Briggs. Gets the ball past Barnes and uses Pryor. Back to Briggs. Has continued his run into the area. Is there a cutback for him? There is a cross goal, but low save again from Maynard Brewer. Commons and Case fullbacks. Chipped into the area by Dan Gallagher. And down the throat of Maynard Brewer. Having another excellent afternoon so far. Quick ball downfield. Clunis will tussle with Briggs. Dan Gallagher went for the same ball as him. It might drop for Clunis in the area. It's Clunis bearing down on goal. Oh, what an interception that was. Really good recovery from a Dorking defender. Just took it off his toes and Sanford could gather the ball as Clunis looked to pull the trigger. Cannon whipping the free kick with his left boot on that far side. I'm going to attack this in Dorking colours. It's a good looking ball. Christian Smith with the first header in. Comes out to McManus. Second cross comes in. Headed on over the top. Headed over by Captain Ray. Met the header well. Just couldn't keep it down. Maynard Brewer turned away very early. He knew it was going over. Floated in. Sanford can't come for it. Buchanan got down into the ground by Vose with a shot. Deflects wide. Is it? No. Goal kick. Shot bounced into the ground and out for a goal kick. Exaggerated way to do so. towards the near post. Bounce up, hit the chest of Orlu. There's a miscue there from Smith, and it's fired wide. A wild hack by Philpott. Didn't get his head over the ball and sliced it wide. It was a golden opportunity for the defender. Orlu and Smith not covering themselves in glory to clear. Gives to Connors again. Couldn't sort his feet out and play the first time past to Clunis. He will use him now. Out on the left wing. Dulwich trying to stretch the game. Coming inside, Clunis was caught by Philpott. On he goes. The referee's given an advantage. Clunis shoots. Great save, Sam, for the shot took a deflection. The referee was about to give a free kick. Gave the advantage. Clunis got back onto his feet. Drove in field. Philpott will get a yellow card for trying to bring him down as he went inside him. This Connors, the substitute, who swings it in. It's a good area. Orlu was there, so was Ijaha. Ball comes to Ijaha again on the penalty spot pretty much. Back to the edge of the area. Clunis will strike. That's a long way over this time from Clunis. In fact, it's out the ground. A very bouncy surface here, as you'd expect on 3G. Beard. Ball go away from Jeff in the end. McManus tussles with Barnes. Come for Beard. He's able to send in across. Good looking ball as well. Orlu sorts his body out to clear well. Drops for Gallagher. And shot from distance from McShane. Off target. Central position. Barnes heads clear. Referee's had another look at his watch and decided that is enough for this afternoon. Dulwich end August with a 0-0 draw in the Surrey Hills.
They came into it with a few injuries in certain areas, and we came into it with a few injuries. Few illnesses and injuries as well. So you can see the flow of the game wasn't great in terms of the teams playing with their usual players. A lack of quality on the day, like probably from both teams, to be quite honest with you. Is that the standard that we're looking for? No, it isn't. But I'd say the players worked as hard as they could. I think they tried the best they could.
It wasn't one of our best performances. We still come away with a clean sheet, so it's something to build on, but we know we're much better than that, than what we showed today.
Bit of a rejig, a few illnesses in the side. Did you enjoy playing in defence today?
I didn't mind it. Say I've done it before. Obviously I prefer to be midfield, but I was needed at the back. So for me, yeah, it was fine. In the circumstances then, you're happy with the point, given the players you were missing?
No, not really. The players that we got in there are expected to perform better than that. They're not here to wait behind anyone else. They're here to perform. If that was the case, then they shouldn't even be here. So that standard isn't good enough. That we should have everyone in the change room good enough to get a result here.
Would you think it's an up and down first month? 14 points isn't a bad total to have after the first 8 games?
No, it's not. But at the end of the day, there's games where we could and we should have won. Like today, if we created a few more chances and took the odd chance we did have, they didn't really threaten us that much. But we got to raise our standards and go again Tuesday. I
think we started off really well. We were gritty. We worked really hard, and we got some points that was against the odds at times. Obviously, with 10 men at times. Started well. We picked up a good win against Wealdstone, who I think have been odds on the best team. And the last 4 games, I'd say bitty. 2 draws, a loss, and a win. Not really the sort of form that we started off with. But you know, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. I think some of the egos in the change room, we've got a few. They won't last in my change room unless they quickly work out that we're here to win and we've got to do it together. And I think at times that's cost us in terms of our performance, in terms of our play, in terms of some of the points we should have had on the board.